So let's face it, just because we're photographers, it doesn't mean that we can take great photographs of ourselves. We much prefer to be on this side of the camera than that side of the camera. Well, I certainly do, and that's for sure. So I'm going to bring to you now a really good tutorial that's going to talk to you about the do's, the don'ts, and giving you a really good tip on how to get a great photographer's profile picture. Let's go. Hello, I'm Mark Newton from the School of Photography, where we teach you photography properly by professional teachers. Now in this video we're going to talk about the photographer's profile picture, and the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is the don'ts. So the first don't is don't hold up the camera in front of your face and cover half of your face. Now I've probably offended half the people watching this video right now, but I'll tell you for why. People want to see who they are working with, and you're photographers, which means you should be creative, and half the photographers out there have got that profile picture where they're looking through a camera lens. Now it's only really worked well for one person in the past, and that is Dennis Stock, who's a very famous documentary photographer, and he used a really expensive Leica camera over his face and it looked really, really cool. So if you're him and you've got an expensive Leica camera, then you'll probably get away with it. If not, I would avoid that way of doing a profile picture. So the second don't is don't look too serious. I see this a lot. It's I'm the serious photographer look. Well, think about it. When people are trying to hire you as a photographer, they're not going to want to work with someone who's really, really serious. Yes, you might be passionate about photography and serious about photography, but you're trying to get clients. So don't have that really serious photographer's look. Be happy and be normal. Now, I've probably offended loads of people by giving you them two big don'ts about a profile picture. But we've all made them mistakes, and this is why I'm bringing you this video. I've made them same mistakes as well. So how do you get a decent photographer's profile picture? Well, you team up with a photography friend and you take pictures of each other. Now, where am I going to find a photography friend?
All right, Mark, what are you doing here?
It's only Racheal Jacobson. Right on time. So here is my photography friend, Racheal Jacobson. Now, if you are in the Essex area and you need a photographer to do weddings and families and whatever else you do, Racheal, come and see her. I'm going to put her details in a description of this video, and believe me, you won't get a better photographer around here, and I know that because I taught her. So all you do really is turn into photographers like you already know how to do. So I'm going to discuss with Racheal how I'm going to take her picture, and she's going to discuss with me how she's going to take my picture, and we are then going to use these pictures, definitely, aren't we? Right? It's part of the deal.
Yes.
Is that I'm going to use Racheal's picture as my new profile picture, and Racheal is going to use mine for hers. Right, let's go and discuss how we're going to take each other's pictures. Right, so Racheal's clientele is mainly couples for weddings, children's portraits, and it's like family based, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Racheal, I know Racheal, and on her Instagram feeds constantly pictures of obviously all of your work, but also pictures of you and your family doing stuff and whatever else and being a lovely family. So she's got a couple of kids. So my idea was for your profile picture was to show you in this family way, because your clients are gonna like that. You know, they're gonna see you as a family oriented person, if that's a word, and hopefully that's gonna come across in your profile picture and get you some more work. That's the whole idea that I've got about your profile picture. So that's what we're gonna take for Racheal.
Sounds good.
Looking at me, please. Very good. Nice big smiles. That's it. Okay. So just to tell you how I'm setting up my camera, I've got the Olympus OMD here, the EM1 Mark II, and I'm zoomed in to 40mm focal length. That is 80mm equivalent on a full frame camera, and that's a really good focal length for portraiture, and that's why I'm using it. I'm at a fairly wide aperture, f4. I didn't really want to go wider than that because there's 3 people there, and I want a shallow depth of field, but not a really shallow depth of field. So I've gone for f4. I'm shooting at 250th of a second, and I'm doing that because I'm zoomed in, and you can get camera shake. And I've put the ISO on auto, which some people are going, oh, but when you're doing kids and stuff like this, you've got to do that. Something's got to give because you're going forwards, back, and you want to get your shutter speed fast, so you're capturing it without camera shake. Wide aperture, so you're getting a shallower depth of field, but not too wide, so you get everyone sharp. So something along them lines has got to give. So it's the ISO for me. It's a bright day, so we're going to get a low ISO anyway. And yeah, that's the technical spec. I'm just going to take a few more ideas and then show them to Rachel and see what she thinks. I'm going to shoot through frame within a frame. Really good compositional technique. So I'm shooting through them stairs there. All right, kids, looking at me, and very good indeed. That's a lovely shot. I'm going to come a bit closer in. That was lovely. Now a nice big smile just to finish it off. I'm happy with that. Oh, no, that might be nice.
I like that, yeah.
That one there might be nice. That's what you want to. You want to show that kind of like fun family kind of thing, don't you?
So for your profile picture, you're obviously quite an arty person, quite a friendly person, definitely not one of those serious photographer faces. So I'm going to try and incorporate all of that into the venue that we're at today, the location that we're at today, and see what we come up with. Make you appear quite open, quite approachable, and quite happy, which you are.
Well, that sounds good to me.
Good.
Let's do it. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
So I want to look like Hugh Jackman from Wolverine, okay?
Got it, right.
Here we go.
Yeah, let's try here actually. If you sit on the bottom steps.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Hugh Jackman's quite tall.
Yeah, he is, yeah. Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, look at me. Right. There you go. Nailed it!
Did ya?
Yeah!
Whee.
Yeah, that was good.
All
Right,
right.
have you got any more?
No, if you're happy, I'm happy. Let's have a look at them. Oh, I like that with the colours in the background.
Yeah, I quite like these.
I'm happy with mine. You happy with yours?
Happy with mine?
All right. So hopefully that's going to really help you out in getting a really good profile picture. Again, thank you to Rachel for helping me out. I'll put her details below in the description so you can go and check out her stuff, and if you need a photographer and you're in our local area, then this is the person to go to for a fact. Don't forget, if you want to learn photography properly in a structured way, come over to the schoolofphotography.com, where we teach you photography, Lightroom, Photoshop, studio lighting, everything photography related, and there's a load of freebies over there as well, so you can try before you buy. And that's it. Like the video, please, because it helps us out. Put a comment below, share this video with your friends, and remember, learn more at the School of Photography.